Most people ask questions about problems that they have in their life, and I try to point them in the right direction.
That's not a lawyer, that's a therapist.
So as a lawyer, what makes you more qualified to provide like better advice than the average person?
Law school.
Huh?
Law school?
Okay, so like how? Like what about law school?
I mean, like, that's a really loaded question. It's like asking an engineer, what makes you better at being an engineer than just someone off the street that went to high school?
What if you ask a lawyer like an emotional question? Does law school make you like more qualified to answer that kind of question?
That's not what we do. These are legal questions.
You said they come for problems. You didn't clarify. You said legal problems. What if I'm a lawyer?
So, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, right? But it's kind of implied that if you're asking a lawyer, you're asking them a legal question. You don't call your podiatrist and ask them about your taxes, do you?
Well, no, I just asked you. I was like, what do you do? You said answer people's questions with problems. So that could
correct. Most people have like problems. They don't know where to start.
Legal problems.
I don't need to specify legal problems. It's implied with the word lawyer.
Where'd you go to law school?
I went to Jones School of Law.
Yeah, this woman's a perfect example of how not to act if you don't want to look stupid or impossible to marry. Not even the cats or bears are going to want this donut.
You haven't matter. Bitch, I could literally shut down my only to never have to work again for the rest of my life. So shut the up.
Are you going to touch me?
I'm not going to touch you. I can delete fans and never work again in my life. Because I'm rich. That's why.
Go home.
I'm calm. No, you go the home. Find better for yourself. You're young. You have potential. I actually had a positive thing for you. You are young. You are 19. You have a whole life ahead of you. Go do something better. Seriously, you have the capability. I'm not shaming you. I actually would like to see you do better. And then she's sitting here saying, it's her choice. You know, you're wrong or whatever. I literally, it doesn't matter. I can shut down my. I have a daughter to take care of. I don't give a. I can shut down my. But guess what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to because it's my choice.
Right, you're a hypocrite. Then there you go.
I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not sitting here and doing. I actually, do you know what? I take back my good advice. I hope you literally end up homeless in the street because you won't take good advice.
Friendly fire!
This is pure comedy. Imagine an OnlyFans girl trying to give you advice and telling you to do something better with your life when she sells herself for less than the price of a Domino's pizza. It's ridiculous. And even if she is rich, she's got a broke mind.
So what, do you think you're a catfish or not?
I think that it depends on the picture and the angle, but I'd like to think not.
So you're not a catfish?
No.
Are you sure about that?
No, so we're going to ask random people whether you're a catfish or not.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, is she a catfish or not? She is. Catfish. Why?
Look at how good she looks in that picture.
She looks good in?
Yeah.
And in person, what are you saying?
It's like a 5 out of 10.
God damn.
Yeah, that's you. It's literally the same person.
The same person?
Yeah.
So she's not a catfish?
No.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I find it so funny how girls lie to each other all the time. They'll tell the ugliest one in the group that she's a 10 out of 10 bad bitch.
Lies, lies, lies.
You know, you got to be careful out here because people are masters at finding the right angles and photoshopping, so don't be committing to people that you never met in real life.
So, I told my girl to book our flights. Here she is in first class. Here I am going to the back. Told him booking for Mexico, man. Still going. 14, 15.
10 years later.
32. 32F. Here we are. At least it's a window seat. You know what I'm saying?
If this was real and if it was the other way around, there'd be outrage. You'd have all the feminists in the comments saying he's treating you like shit, he doesn't respect you, leave him. Do the same, bruv. As soon as you get to Mexico, enjoy your holiday without her.
What's the most simp thing that a guy has done for you?
Oh, I'm going to New York on Monday with a guy that I barely know, and he got us the helicopter ride for 45 minutes over New York, and I barely talked to him.
You a simp! Is there any chance something happens?
He's really nice. I'm trying, but like I'm not. I've literally I'm trying, okay? Like you want to do that for me, cool. Like, but honestly, I don't trust men.
Stop the cap. Why don't you trust men?
My ex,
What?
my friends, everybody I know.
Was your ex like a thug or like a street dude or what was?
He's a felon, but he's also 10 years older than me.
You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
So in 2024, y'all still going for felons?
No, not anymore. I'm good. The new guy, he does therapy.
Would y'all ever give a nerdy guy a chance?
Yes, that he is.
You not f***ing with him though. You just said that.
Okay, but I might after.
After a whole helicopter ride around New York?
Yeah, but
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
These donuts don't trust men but pick the worst types of men. She's the type of woman that says, I love a bad boy. She'll pick a felon, he'll treat her like shit, and then she'll say that all men are shit and treat her like shit.
Hey, excuse me? I just thought you looked spectacular. You look amazing today.
You are an oaf. I bet you say the F word more than you read.
Thank you.
Right?
That's very nice of you.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Persia.
Persia?
Yeah.
You're not from anywhere north of the equator, are you?
I think it's north. Yeah. You know Shomal?
Not much north.
Yeah, where are you from?
Not Persia.
Let me guess. Ireland. You look Irish.
No.
No? Where are you from?
Why?
No, then just...
You're rather rude.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
What is your name?
Kamran.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you in Persia?
Well, I was born here.
You were born here?
Yeah.
In the United States?
Yes.
And you're from Persia?
Oh, you're from the United Kingdom. I hear your accent.
You're from Persia?
My family is. Yeah.
Your family?
Yeah.
So what, were you a first generation
Exactly.
immigrant?
Yep.
Where were you born?
San Diego.
You were?
Yeah.
Why did your family come here?
To escape the revolution.
What revolution?
There was a war in Iran and Iraq back in the 70s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You one crazy ass bitch.
Someone please free the poor cats that are probably locked away in this lunatic's basement, and someone send it to Michael.
Get some help.
But see, this is the thing. When men have standards, it's shallow. But when women say, I want a dude that's 6 feet, I want a dude that's not an electrician. When women say, I want a dude that don't got locks, it's you go, girl, that's right. You standing on business, you do your thing. But when a man do it, he's sassy, he's zesty, he's gay. So there's a double standard there.
I mean, he ain't wrong, but he's preaching to the wrong audience. You ain't gonna find a woman who understands or admits to double standards on a balloon popping show.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, man, a lot of men would rather be miserable than vulnerable. And rewind.
It's the truth.
Rewind.
Let me sit over here. I don't want to sit by him.
A lot of men would rather be miserable than vulnerable. And what I mean by that is a lot of us suffer from the I'm cool syndrome. I'm good syndrome. When in reality, we know exactly what it is that we want from you, and we be hoping that you figuring it out one day instead of us just sitting you down and saying, look, baby, I need this from you. And a lot of women, especially a woman that's in a relationship, a woman that loves you, if you're able to have that kind of open communication, say, baby, I need, again, not want, not would like, not possibly, I need this from you. She gonna make it her mission to meet you there.
A lot of men would rather be miserable than vulnerable because a lot of women will use a man's vulnerability against him in the future when it suits them.
It's no way that I just got off work. All I did was ask you to clean up and this how the house looks. Like, are you serious? Why do you got shoes all over the floor, chips and woods on the couch, grits on the couch?
I can't get a break. Can you go on there?
All you get is a break. All you get is a break. All you get is a break. You ain't go to no job interviews. I done filled out your resume, switched your resume for you.
I'm not.
So what did you have me sit there wasting my time for filling out a resume if you wasn't gonna go?
You wanted to do that.
But you said that you was gonna go. That's beside the point right now. Why is it chips on the floor and food on the couch and stuff? You on roaches? And you just sitting here with your feet kicked up like you done just been talking about you can't get a break. Ain't that all you get?
You clean up. You clean up. You so mad.
I was just at work all day. What am I coming home cleaning up for? You need to clean up. What you been doing on?
I don't know if this is a skit or real, but so many women complain about their toxic exes and how bad men are, but choose men like this and have babies with them. If he's giving you nothing but headaches and making a mess, then tell him to leave. You ain't got to stay with him. But we know a lot of women will stay because, you know, they're enjoying someone else that they're getting from the relationship. So they'll take a lot of shit until it really gets bad.
Why is romantic love such a bad thing?
Because it puts unrealistic expectations.
Okay.
On a relationship. Romance is about whining and dining. It's about, and let's be honest, romance is about making women happy. There's nothing in the romantic model that says a man has to be happy at all.
Yeah.
The romantic model says a man has to produce. He has to produce jewels. He has to produce nice things.
Right.
Look at the model of how proposals go in the West. Everybody has that image of their mind of a man down on his knee, bearing a gift, jewelry that's supposed to represent 3 months of his salary. It's all set up. It's all arranged in advance. That's romance. Romance is laying rose petals at her feet. Romance is talking to her.
Worshipping women.
It is a worship. Gee, what could go wrong there? Long term, if you start a relationship with that kind of unrealistic expectation, that only thing that matters is elevating her. The only thing that matters is her happiness.
And that's why you get these women saying they fell out of love.
Absolutely.
Because they came in with the expectation of romantic love.
Romantic love barely even exists these days. A new Disney fairy tale for a lot of these donuts is a man that earns 6 figures, he's taller than 6 foot, and he packs more than 6 inches. And he's got to be traditional, but they don't have to be traditional themselves.
What kids you got?
None.
How old are you?
36.
Where you work?
Got my own business.
Rockin' with it?
Yeah, he ain't toxic or thuggish enough. He's got a business. She needs a man that's going to leave her as a single mother for the 5th time.
What's the worst thing you've done to your ex?
Slept with his friends.
How would you rate that on a scale from 1 to 10?
His friend was A1. I don't regret it. I don't regret that at all.
You know where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.